Hi everybody, it's Rebecca Gabriel. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. I'm really glad that you're here to join me. I so much enjoy doing these card readings, and I know at the moment it's giving everybody a lot of peace of mind, a little bit of clarity for the journey ahead. And what I've decided to do is to offer some monthly card readings in addition to the weekly ones that I post for you. I think it's really important that we understand that time is fluid and not to get too hung up on the energies for a particular day or week, because life is different for all of us, and how we are progressing through life will take on a different time frame for everybody. So by looking at the monthly reads, we can get a slightly broader perspective of the kind of energies and the things that we're going to be experiencing during that month. So it'll incorporate, for the month of May, I'm going to be using Lucy Cavendish's Tarot Oracle deck, so that the tarot will give us a little bit of a general overall feel for what is happening. Then I'm going to use the Romance Angels deck and look at the relationships and what's happening in the relationship sector for you. And quite possibly this will incorporate aspects of your finances and other areas of your life as well when I use the Quantum Oracle deck. So let's get started. I'm looking forward to this. We're going to begin with Capricorn. So let's get started with your reading, Capricorn. Now I've pre-shuffled the cards, and I'm using a slightly different setup today just to make sure that we can see all the cards. I'm just going to bend that down there. So I'm going to start with the Tarot Oracle deck. So Spirit, just asking you to please help us to tune in on the energy for Capricorn for the month of May. What can Capricorn expect this month coming up, please? Energies for Capricorn through the month of May. What can Capricorn expect in the month of May, please? Now, just keeping in mind, this is a general read, so it won't be the specifics of the details, which will be covered, of course, in your weekly reads. Okay, so we have movement happening for you, Capricorn. We've got the Chariot card here. Well, there's a lot of things going on in your world, Capricorn. So the Chariot card is indicating that you are feeling quite inspired. There's new things happening in your life, and you are getting yourself into gear for changes in your life that are new for you, and you are feeling ready for these changes. So I think with the beginning of March, what's happening is that you're getting everything sorted for yourself and working out what it is that you need. The pace is ramping up a little bit. It's like you're preparing. So we've got this woman with her shopping cart, and she's on the move, and she's getting ready, and she's getting all of the things that she needs to have for the month of May. So whatever it is that's coming up for you, Capricorn, you're getting yourself ready and prepared. I'm feeling like you're very much in a beautiful love zone here. We've got the Lovers card and loving union, to the equivalent of Two of Cups here. So how beautiful is this? So the energy surrounding you is certainly around love, it would seem, or loving energy for the month of May. And there's a real desire to be close to each other, rely on each other, appreciate the friendship and the relationship that you have, and the support that you get from each other. There's a real emphasis on the importance of your connection and how you are supporting each other. And there's very much emphasis around teamwork. So it's the two of you are getting yourselves sorted as to who's doing what. And certainly this is it appears to be the feminine energy, but in any case we're talking energies here in terms of preparation for something beautiful and working together to make something happen. So I wonder what those plans are for you, Capricorn. Very much domestic, a domestic focus here. Perhaps you're expecting something into your lives. Perhaps you are moving in together, working on something, some project together. A real sense of teamwork together, working closely with each other. Yeah, and I'm feeling like it's around your home and family life, which is probably not surprising given our current situation. But I do feel it is for the family, it is for you, and you are making plans to improve life and what you need in your life and how you're going to do this together. Who, sort of like who's deciding who's going to do what, and you're very happy and excited about this energy. We've got the World card here too, which sort of indicates that this is a big change for you that's going to change your life in a big way, and together your combined energy feels more expansive, more empowered, like two is better than one energy, and together you're going to be doing something amazing, and it's going to bring a lot of reward and joy into your life, and it feels like this is destined for you. So definitely movement and change, preparation, and involving the two of you together. So how interesting is that? Let's take a quick look at the romance angels, because this will give us some clarity around the focus on relationship for the month of May. For Spirit, what do you have in terms of advice for Capricorn in the month of May? There's too many. So there is an element of dependency upon each other, which we could kind of see there's a partnership really happening here. And to me, this looked healthy. What's coming up in the Romance Angels reading is there is an element of codependency, a need, and this is not necessarily a negative thing. There is obviously at this point in time in your relationship with your special person a need for each other, and a reliance on each other, a support for each other. So this is having quite an impact on your life at the moment, Capricorn. And so that's what it is for now. And it's very much the flavour of your relationship. So, we always need to be mindful whether that's a healthy dependency or not. Is the support there healthy, or is it to fill a gap for some other reason? So codependency in itself over a long period of time is probably not a healthy thing, but it is going to depend upon your current situation and whether that support is needed for now for each other. Is it mutually healthy for you both? And then we have the card Free Yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Now this card is giving me the sense that space is sometimes good to balance out time for yourself. So that is kind of supporting the message here with codependency, when if it's unhealthy, Capricorn, where there's too much dependency on your partner, you're going to start to feel suffocated, and you're not going to be really clear enough to see how you are fulfilling your own goals and your own purpose in life. So, or it could be reverse, the other person is perhaps taking too much of your time and is requiring or expecting too much of you. So it's very important to create healthy boundaries so that you are living your life in a way where you are independent, but there's still that beautiful connection of supporting each other. So sometimes we can just have a good conversation to talk about what works for you and what doesn't work for you, creating extra time to do things on your own separately from your partner. And I think that Spirit is just saying, be mindful that this is important, that you don't get, stuck into a pattern or a routine of doing the same thing over and over and over, and that becoming a dependency or a habit. Now, there's obviously a very special union between you and this person, and it feels like a past life relationship. But certainly you are connecting at a deeper level, and that may be contributing to the codependency, in that you feel so familiar with this person that it's hard to take yourself away from that person. It's hard to see yourself as being separate. And so a past life relationship brings up all of those previous connections and bonds that are very, very strong. And when you become so familiar with the other person, there can be a reliance on that person. Certainly coming up in May, there's going to be things surrounding your finances and career that are going to sort of be forefront in your energy and in your mind. You are looking at how to manage your finances, you're looking at what your options are. So it's a topic of conversation and a topic of interest for you. And it's certainly going to be a factor within your relationship at the moment. How you go about being with each other, doing things with each other, or even if your focus is perhaps less on each other and more on the finances, it would seem that this is going to be a factor to consider for yourselves in the month of May. So if that's the case, so be it, but just balance out the time that you put towards all of these things, because we want to make sure we've got time for our special person as well. Okay, we're just going to do a few cards from the Quantum Oracle deck. What other energies are coming up for Capricorn in May, please? Let me just say that some of you may be focused on new job or aspects of your job, improvement of your job situation, and how your income is influencing your current situation at home, Capricorn. So you may be reviewing your expenses and looking at what it is that you need and starting to make plans for the future going forward. Okay, interesting. So there's a lot going on in your world at the moment, Capricorn. There may be a little bit of turbulence in terms of things that you're differing, a difference of opinion, emotions, things not quite working to plan or expectations. This is frustrating you somewhat. There'll be events that come up that are taking a lot of your time and energy, and this may be external to the two of you or involve the two of you, but I'm feeling like it feels like a burden, and that things, healthy conversations are going to be needed to sort some of this out and to support each other. So be sure to work as a team in order to manage the conflicts or the challenges that are coming up. The challenges, when I say conflict, it's not always just necessarily conflict. It's just like working through things that are a little bit difficult, things that you haven't done before, and just needing to have sometimes tough conversations in order to know how to progress forward. So, and it may be around multiple things. It may be around the dependency issue, you know, and habits that are forming that you're not altogether happy with. It could be around issues to do with your finance and career. But certainly I feel like you need to problem solve multiple things, and there may be a little bit of frustration around that. And in terms of finances and career, Capricorn, for those that this applies to, you may be looking to get some professional guidance and assistance as to next steps and what to do. And this is part of your problem solving, to remove the conflict and get to the nitty-gritty of what needs to be prioritised and how to go about doing things with your finances and your career. So if you're looking for a job, then you may be looking for some assistance in how to go about doing that, some conversations that need to be had, some professional advice and mentoring. And if it's around your finances, it may be a financial advisor to help you sort some matters out. So you will be engaging with someone to assist you to get more information, and that's a good thing. And then we have we've got the intuition and manifestation card and consciousness. So in all of the mix here, you're also feeling quite your spiritual senses. Your intuition is quite heightened at the moment during the month of May. You know, there's a real distinction between some of this problem-solving stuff that's going on for you in terms of finances and career, and the love that you feel in this relationship, which is very close, warm and fuzzy for sure, and the two of you are making beautiful plans together. And in all of this, you're feeling quite inspired spiritually and very awakened, and very grateful. There's a lot of beautiful things happening in your life at the moment, Capricorn, and you're feeling really close to your special person and really enjoying being outdoors with nature. You're noticing nature, you're noticing all of the beautiful things in life. This is the nurturing energy that's coming out in you, Capricorn. It's a very beautiful earthy feel to it. You're also sensing, I mean, the birds in this, there's a lot of birds in this picture, and they often represent people around you, speaking with you, interacting with you, or it could also be spirit speaking to you and giving you signs and messages. So there is a lot of communication, and your awareness is quite alive and heightened at the moment, and that's kind of helping you. That's a lovely space to be in. But it's a good idea to listen to your intuition on what's going on for you, because it's going to help you manifest things. It's going to help you bring things into your life and put you in a space of ease and flow. And that could, of course, be very helpful when it comes to sorting out your finance and career, and if you happen to be going for a job. Just listen to your intuition, because you're going to manifest something quite amazing. I feel it also has a lot to do with the planning for your future and this special time that you are having with your special person. You're both going to manifest something beautiful for your future that you're really quite happy about. You're feeling quite inspired, sparkly, alive, happy, joyous. This is all very new, you know, like romance, the warm glow of romance, or the warm glow of something new in your life, the love focus in your life. You're feeling in that nurturing divine feminine energy, creating, loving. You know, there's an incredible connection going on here. Look at this. We've got the lovers here. Really strong, passionate energy here, which is really beautiful. So let me just tune in here. Just the codependency and free yourself. There's some habits here that are not serving you very well, and it would be a good idea for you to just take a look at what you think that is, and just have a little bit of quiet time to reflect on what are you doing that is a habit that is perhaps not terribly healthy and not helpful. I think you just need to spend some time to review that, because you need to let go of that habit. This card for yourself is all about you releasing habits that are holding you back and are not going to allow you to be the best version of yourself, and could cause you conflict and alter your perceptions around your reality. Yes. Okay, so there we've got it. That's what's coming up for you in the month of May, Capricorn. So we've got this beautiful love, you've got preparation of things that you're doing together, a real sense of teamwork together, and your life is changing. You're making plans together, and this feels really beautiful. You do need to watch some bad habits here, and there's certainly a focus on your finance and career, and so you're going to be seeking some support around that. And you're also feeling very grateful. This beautiful nurturing energy is putting you in a space of feeling quite intuitive, in your divine feminine, and in a very happy place. So Capricorn, that is your reading, your general reading for the month of May. It seems very beautiful to me. I hope that has been helpful to you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.